In previous video, I have told you about comparison between rational numbers. How you comparison between rational numbers? I have told you previous videos, but today's I will tell you how is a representation of the rational numbers on number line. As you have seen here, how is represent the number line any rational number. So there are in the number lines every point represent each numbers. Whatever you will see the line, in this line every point represent must be any one numbers. So in last year previous sections, means in 6th standard, 7th standards, already you have learned about the representation on the number line, but only natural number and integers. As you know, on the number line from 0 left sides you will represent the negative integers, and from 0 to right side you will represent the positive integers. But in this section, in 8th standards, you have to learn about the representation of rational numbers. Already I have told you, rational numbers, those numbers we can represent in the form of P by Q is known as a rational number, and P and Q must be integers and Q does not equal to 0. So rational number always represent in the form of P by Q. So you will find three types of rational numbers. First, proper fraction. Second, improper fraction. And third, negative rational number. Negative rational number. So proper fractions, those fractions, proper fractions always numerator is less than denominator. Means, for example, proper fractions 4 upon 7, 9 upon 13, 6 upon 11. These are known as the proper fractions. And improper fractions, what is the improper fractions? In improper fractions always denominator is smaller than numerator. Means 8 upon 3, 11 upon 5, 16 upon 9. So these are improper fractions. Negative rational numbers also you have to know about the minus 2 upon 4, minus 5 upon 6, minus 8 upon 11, like this. So how will you represent these numbers on the number line? So in this lecture you will see here, suppose it is a number line. So in these number lines having continue between two successive numbers, suppose it is a 0, from 0 to right sides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in left side same minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So these are the number lines. From 0 to right side always represent positive numbers, positive rational numbers, positive integers, and in left side always negative rational numbers and negative integers. First, you have one question. Suppose represent on the number line 4 by 7. 4 by 7. between two successive integers, means between 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, always is known as the 1 unit. Means this distance is known as a 1 unit. It is 1 unit. This length is 1 unit. 1 unit. So every two successive gap between two successive length of two successive integers is known as the unit of length. This is a 1 unit. This is also 1 unit. Between 4 and 5 equal to 1 unit length. So these are 1 unit, means every two successive integers between -3 and -2 name is only 1 unit length. Suppose you want to represent 4 by 7. So 4 by 7 means here given 4 is the numerator. 4. Here 4 is numerator and 7 is denominator. Seven is denominator. So if you want to represent 4 by 7 on the number line, so first of all you will take, here you will see here 4 upon 7 is less than 1. It is a proper fraction. 4 upon 7 less than 1, because when you convert these number in decimal form, then you will find less than 1 numbers. So 4 by 7 means you will take 1 unit length from 0 to 1. Suppose from 0 to 1 you will take 1 unit length and these lengths divide into 7 parts, means equal to number of denominators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0 to 1 already I have divided into 7 equal parts. It is a 1 unit length. Remember, you should 1 unit length divide into 7 parts, and out of 7 parts you will take equal number of one numerator. 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4 means these numbers, these points means from 0 to this. This length is equal to 4 by 7. It is represented on the number line your proper fraction. Suppose you want to represent 9 by 13. So also 9 by 13 similarly. 1 unit length divide into 13 parts and you will take 9 parts out of 13. These numbers represent to the 9 by 13. Suppose 1 unit length from 0 to here 1. 0 to 1. You want to represent 9 by 13. 9 by 13 represent 9 by 13. It is a proper fraction. So proper fraction 9 by 13. First you have to divide these 1 unit lengths into 13 equal parts, and if you want to divide these 13 equal parts, so you have to draw only 12 lines. You should remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. You have to count this equal to 13 parts. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 parts, 6 parts, 7 parts, 8 parts, 9 parts, 10, 11, 12 and 1, 13. Means you have to draw 12 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Means when you will draw 12 lines, then you have got 13 parts. So these 1 unit length divide into 13 equal parts, and out of 13 equal parts you will take 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Means these lines is represent equal to 9 by 13. Right? So proper fractions you can represent on the number line by this way. You will divide one unit length into number of equal denominator parts, and you will take out of all parts equal to the number of numerator. So it is the representation on the number line only proper fractions. Second, when you will find the second point, improper fractions, then how will you represent this? When you will, there are three conditions. First conditions, proper fractions. Second conditions, improper fractions. Improper fractions always numerator is greater than denominator. So first, when we represent improper fraction on the number line, then what will you do first? First step, we should change improper fraction, convert into mixed fraction. First step, we should convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Improper fraction convert into mixed fraction like this. Here given example 8/3. So 8/3. When you will convert into mixed fraction, then you will find 3. How will you convert this? 8 divided by 3. So 3 2 is 6. 2. So 2 whole. This quotient will become whole number. Remainder will become numerator. And divisor will become denominator 3. 2 whole 2/3. So it is a improper fraction. And this is a mixed fraction. Means mixed fraction, a fraction which having a whole number as well as fraction part is known as the mixed fraction. So when you will start the represent improper fraction on the number line, then first step you should convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. So suppose it is your number line. Here 0, from 0 to right side equal parts 1, 2, 3, 4. From 0 to left side always represent negative integers. -1, -2, -3, -4. You want to represent 8/3 on the number line. So 8/3. Here you have to write we want to represent on the number line which number? 8/3. So 8/3 convert into 2 whole 2/3. You will find improper fraction 3 2 is 6 plus 2 8. 2 whole 2/3. So you want to 2 whole 2/3. So in these fractions you will take only 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. 2 whole numbers. So you will take 2 parts completely. 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. And after 2, remaining parts 2/3. After 2, these numbers present in the between 2 and 3 always. 2 whole 2/3 means this number must be represented on the number line between 2 and 3, not excess of 3. So 2 from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 unit. You will take total 2 unit whole length 2/3. Next unit length, you will divide 2 by 3 means here denominator is 3. So you will divide in 3 equal parts, 1 and 2, 3 equal parts, 1, 2, 3. If you want to divide 3 equal parts, then you will draw 2 lines. If you want to divide 5 equal parts, then you will draw 4 lines. Already you will see here 1, 2, 3 lines, 3 parts, sorry. So out of 3 parts, you will take equal to the number of parts numerator 2. So these 2, 1 and 2, 2 here. So from 0 to this, here to this is a O and this is a A. Up to here. This part is equal to 8 by 3. So OA equal to 8 upon 3. This is a representation on the number line improper fraction. Similarly, third topic is your negative rational number. If you want to represent negative rational number, so negative rational number also represent on the number line from the 0 to left side always. Means this 0, here -1, -2, -3, -4. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So suppose you want to represent -5 by 6. So -5 by 6 is also proper fraction. -5 by 6 also proper fraction. Then you should take 1 unit length. -5 by 6 represent representation of -5 by 6 on the number line. So -5 by 6, we should take here only 1 unit length, and this 1 unit length denominator is equal to 6. So we will divide 6 equal parts. So 6 equal parts means you have to draw 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you have to count, then it will be equal to 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you will divide 1 unit length equal to, but you should remember it is not positive direction, in left direction, means 0 to left sides, means negative rational number always represent from the 0 to left side direction. So you should divide how many parts? 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is equal to the 6 parts. So out of 6 parts you will take 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means this. These points, this length from this, here 0. So from this you have to draw this equal to -5 by 6. It is equal to -5 by 6. Means proper fractions, improper fractions or negative rational number you can represent on the number line by these methods. So in this video only I have told you about the representation of the rational number on the number line. Next video I will tell you about the comparison or subtraction and addition of the rational numbers. Okay, thank you.